everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ajay, and if you're brand new, then of course you are most definitely welcome. And if you're returning back, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video here on my channel. I really appreciate it. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about fragrances that I can't get enough of. Fragrances that I've been reaching out for. Fragrances that literally have like a dent in them after having them for like 5 minutes. And definitely fragrances that A, I will repurchase, and B, like for the ratio of time to wear, I'm pretty certain that like I've literally overdone my ratio on all of these fragrances. So whether I'm wearing them on their own or whether I'm pairing them with each other, best believe that these fragrances, I'm just all about them. I'm just all about them. I know that I've recently been speaking a lot about like how my fragrance taste has slightly changed. Not that much. I feel like I'm still a smell me before you see me kind of gal, but yeah, these are some of my favorite fragrances at the moment, and you'll definitely see me restocking them. And of course, this is definitely like the season, you know, Valentine's Day and all that lot, but we're not getting too much into that. But if you're looking to like gift a special someone with some of these fragrances, and I'll let you know which ones, of course, like majority of these all are are all unisex, but just in case you're looking to like gift someone, then I've got you. Or if you're just looking to just gift yourself and smell like a baddie, then I've also got you too, okay? So with that being said, if you haven't already, then make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video from me, okay? Now that we've got the house rules out of the way, let's get this show on the road. Okay, so where do I start? I'm gonna have to mixy mix. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. Okay, I feel like, let's call these the twins, because I feel like I can't wear one without the other, and I just absolutely love them. So this is Gissa Imperial Valley. You've seen this in my other videos. I've told you how obsessed I am with these fragrances. So this one is Imperial Valley by Gissa, and this is Hudson Valley by Gissa as well. And honestly, like, I mean, I want to say Imperial probably has the bigger dent because I just absolutely love it. But not to say that I don't love Hudson Valley, because I absolutely do. Now, I know that a few people have said Hudson Valley definitely leans a little bit more masculine. So if you're looking to gift someone, a guy, then this is probably a little bit, more masculine leaning. However, I still believe that both fragrances are unisex. And for the girlies out here, like, honestly, wait a minute. You can't get enough. I can't get enough. This is such a Moorish fragrance. It's juicy, it's woody, it just packs a punch, and it definitely, like, you can smell me before you see me half the time when I'm wearing this. And the longevity on these, for the fact that they're a body spray, is it a body spray? I don't know. Is it like rude for me to call this a body spray? Anyway, it just lasts long because I can't find the words. So yeah, these two, amazing. Okay. So the next fragrance I'm going to be talking to you about, I feel as though let's go into a different brand today. Bin Sheikh by Ahmed Al Maghrabi. Okay, as you can see, hardly anything left, because guess what? This fragrance, it's like a very rich oud. So anyway, I have been going through a phase where I love dent oud, and dent oud is obviously a type of it is a type of oud. Obviously, you've got your Cambodian oud, you've got your dent oud, and all this lot. But this is like a sweet and in-depth oud. And sometimes it can be a little overpowering. It can be a lot. But when this fragrance like literally settles on your skin and you have it on there for like a good 20 minutes, or on your clothes, leave it there to marinate a little bit, guys, this fragrance is everything. Not only does it smell amazing by itself, it smells amazing layered with other fragrances, and it literally steps up the longevity of the fragrance. And one thing I want to say to Ahmed Al Maghrabi is that I just love the fact that they always come up with something new. It always seems to be like an original blend, an original mix, and I really think that Bin Sheikh is one of them, because I honestly haven't found anything that smells like this. And the packaging for this fragrance is so opulent, like you really do feel like a sheikh opening it. It's so stunning. And on it just smells good. So as you can see, massive dent, definitely will be repurchasing, absolutely worth every single penny. So that is Bin Sheikh by Ahmed Al Maghrabi. Right, so the next one that we are going to talk about that is a massive, massive dent. Now, I want to say that I have been holding on to this last bit because I've had this fragrance for a little while now. And you'd be surprised as to like how much I've like held on. So I got gifted this fragrance a little while back. So this is Baccarat Rouge 540, the actual original one, not the Barakat, not the, you know, not the fakes. This one is the original Maison Francis Curt de Jean fragrance, and of course, as you all know, it is a little bit pricey. And of course, when I first got this fragrance, I was trigger happy. Spritzy, 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 spritzy. Let me just show you, and hopefully you'll be able to also see the little dent that I've made in it as well. I was spritz happy, and you know, forgetting that each and every spritz is at least £3. Do you know what I mean? And then it then got to the point where I got halfway and I was like, oh my God, like, what am I gonna do? Because I'm gonna have to rebuy this. And then obviously that's probably what set me off on a whole tangent of trying to find a dupe, because I was literally just like, spending this money again, it's gonna be a lot, but all I can say is it's worth every penny. I know that every man and their dog is wearing Baccarat Rouge 540, but honestly, for me, I really love this fragrance. This fragrance has a lot of memories attached to it, and I think that's probably why I love it so much. It definitely reminds me of a certain time in my life, especially like living out here in the Middle East, and reminds me of just like where I was and where I am now. So I'm always going to love this fragrance. No matter how popular it gets, no matter how much bad press she gets, she's still always going to be a favourite, and I probably will end up having to repurchase this again. So that's Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Curt de Jean. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on, guys. This fragrance, again, this one also holds another memory, but you know, nonetheless, she's still a bad gal. You know, still one of my favorites. This is called Bassiami by Bulgari, and this fragrance is, I mean, I've had this quite a little while, but when I say that she just smells like opulence and wealth, okay? And I know I say that about a lot of fragrances, but I feel like that is literally the kind of vibe that I'm always like manifesting and speaking into my life, because I just feel like I don't want anything else. I want to be able to live a life of ease, a life of opulence, no matter how simple it is, no matter how much it means, like, you know, adding little opulent touches to my life to make me feel like a princess. Honestly, fragrances is just one of those ways that in which I just feel absolutely amazing. And I kid you not, I'm pretty sure the girlies are getting on it, because Auntie Jackie Aina has raved about this fragrance too. And I kid you not, this fragrance is just it. She's soft, she's feminine. She's not particularly like oody or woody, but she just, I'm just trying to put my finger on it, but sometimes you smell something and it just makes you think, this is it. This is it. I don't know how. Yeah, just get this fragrance. All I'm saying is, if you want something that's not overpowering, that's quite girly, that is creamy, that's floral, that definitely, it packs a punch, but it's like sort of medium projection. So it's not going to be a smell me before you see me, but she'll definitely make a statement, especially when someone is like close enough to you to be able to smell it. So yeah, Bassiami by Bulgari, an absolute must, and I definitely will be repurchasing this fragrance. Okay, another fragrance that I've been literally enjoying, and as you can see, this one's empty. There's nothing left of her. She's done, okay? This is called Hermosa Oud by Carmen, and this is just like the tiniest little cutest bottle. And honestly, I take this around with me everywhere. And when I say I have literally bought, I went to Abu Dhabi and I bought 2 more because I needed a backup, guys. And I know that I say I have a backup of a lot of fragrances, but at the same time, this perfume oil is everything. They do have this in a fragrance format, but I just feel like the oil is just uninterrupted. It is, what's the word? A concentrated version of the perfume, no alcohol, you know? And honestly, this smells amazing in your hair, it smells amazing on your skin, it smells amazing on your clothes. And of course, when you're using perfume oils, you have to be careful to not get like an oily residue on your clothes, what I tend to do is I like get some of it like this, put it on my hand and like rub it, and then just like pat it down. And honestly, I kid you not, this fragrance just emits. Every time this small but mighty, okay? This fragrance has been like a compliment magnet. And when I tell you that it layers beautifully with all of the fragrances that I've talked about today, every single last one, it just smells amazing. So this is also one of the newer brands that I literally have found out about when I went to Abu Dhabi. It's called Carmen, but again, I will link all of this in the comment box below so that you have you know, ways of being able to purchase them if you wish. But honestly, amazing, amazing, amazing. So if you're looking for a perfume oil, then definitely go for Carmen Hermosa Oud. Let's move on to the next, Okay, so we have, I'm sure you've heard me speak about this fragrance so many times, and I will continue to speak about this fragrance because I continue to buy it. I want to say this is maybe nearly my 5th bottle of this fragrance, and it will never stop because guess what? It's one of my favorites. Browns by Ahmed Al-Maghrabi. And like I said in all my videos, my only upset about this fragrance is the fact is you just keep on bringing out 50 mils. We need 100 mil. We need 150 mil. We need 200 mil. Like, why are you doing this? It's like a taster. Every single time it's a tester. And then when I get halfway like this, or maybe just under halfway, I start panicking. I'm literally just like, I need to get myself another bottle. This fragrance, again, a bit like Bastiami, like it is very, I would definitely say that this one is more unisex, but again, if you like your fruity fragrances, if you like a little bit of just, yeah, sweet, fresh, a little bit woody, but not too much, this one is just juicy. This gives me a juicy fragrance, and it just smells, again, very, very opulent. This fragrance, I'm pretty sure every hairdresser that I've ever had in my life has one of these, because every time they wash my hair, somehow I always end up wearing this fragrance every time I go to get my hair done. But every time I've ever had to get my hair done, I've always asked, so what is that fragrance that you're wearing? And most of the time it's always this one. Why? Because it is a small bottle and I can take it around in my bag just about anywhere. So that's one positive of having a 50 ml. But other than that, this fragrance is just everything. I will continue to purchase it. I've been purchasing it, and I don't think I'm gonna stop anytime soon. So Ahmed, big pat on the back to you, okay? Okay. So, I feel as though, we're gonna go into another one, another Ahmed Al-Maghrabi, because guess what? Ahmed Al-Maghrabi has become one of those lines that I loved them before, but since moving to the Middle East and smelling all their new fragrances, like I just feel like I just fall more in love with that brand just because of the uniqueness, not just of their packaging, their bottles, and the uniqueness of the scents as well. Like it just always seems to be a beautiful original blend, and I really just enjoy it. So without further ado, I know that this one's been making the rounds on the internet, and I've literally had this for a little while, but I kid you not, guys, I've literally got this much left, this much left, and this is called Marj by Ahmed Al-Maghrabi. Okay, I will always love this fragrance. I'm so sorry. It goes, oh my God, it goes with everything. And this is a unisex fragrance that I feel both men and women are going to love and enjoy. If you are a man and you love, you know, your sweet woody fragrances, then, and you like a little floral, you're gonna love this. If you're a woman, you love a sweet, yeah, the same thing. Sweet woody fragrance, one that packs a punch, one that's a bit juicy, a little bit moreish. This is definitely the one for you. From the day I bought it to now, like I've literally just spritz, either by itself, either mixed in with another fragrance. Actually, a lot of the times I tend to mix it with, where is she? With Bin Shake. And honestly, together, these two are just a beautiful symphony of smells. It just smells so good, so rich, so opulent, and I'm absolutely here for it. So yeah, that's Marj. Another fragrance that I've definitely been obsessed with, and I know that at this point you're probably like getting sick of me because I'm literally obsessed with so many, but these are the ones that I've literally been adding to my collection, and I'm literally just enjoying every little moment of wearing it. And you know me, I derive a lot of joy from smelling great, so it's more for my own pleasure than anyone else's. So yes, another fragrance that I've been loving, and I'm sure that you've seen from me, is Sommo al Rasasi by Rasasi. So take a look at that. As you can see, bottle's absolutely stunning, but the scent is even better. Again, a slightly strong, creamy oud. I know it's really hard to kind of like envision it, but it's creamy, it's woody, it's sweet, it's vanillic. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. And you know what? Another thing that I found about this fragrance is, as it has, like, over time, as it's macerated, or I think that's the right word, it just smells even better, if that's even possible. Like, I know I've got a couple of fragrances where I've come back to them and I've thought, oh, it smells really great. This is literally one of them, and it hasn't, probably took maybe like a couple of weeks for me to start like noticing the difference from the first spray to what it smells like now when I spray it. And honestly, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Again, notes will be up there for you guys, but this is just one of those fragrances from Rasasi. Add that to your collection ASAP. The next fragrance I'm gonna show you is, oh guys, this one is by Rasasi, and this is called Oud Al Hayom. And I kid you not, this fragrance came into my life and rocked my world. Honestly, this is one of the first fragrances that I got that I literally was just like, I need more fragrances that smell like this. Like, it just smells so, again, rich and opulent, but just in a completely different way. Again, you're gonna smell your ouds. It's just, I'm gonna have to pull up the notes on the side so you guys can see it for yourself. I'll pull the notes up so that you can see, but this fragrance, again, oudy, woody, sweet, a little bit floral as well, but not too overly floral, because I'm not a overly floral gal on a day-to-day basis, but this fragrance is definitely unisex. And one thing I love about the fragrance, and the same thing that I hate about the fragrance, is that it's 200 ml. 200 ml means that I can wear it forever. 200 ml also means that I can't fit it in my handbag, so it's a problem. Do you know what I mean? Chicken and an egg. But all I know is I literally drown myself in this perfume before walking out of the door. And again, not only does it smell amazing by itself, but also smells amazing mixed. I will sometimes mix it with Bin Shake, sometimes mix it with Marge. It just smells absolutely wonderful. And again, like I said, it smells amazing by itself. So think about this. This is a 200 milliliters bottle, definitely probably the same size as my head. And I'm literally like nearly done. Like, I'm gonna have to just restock, but this is definitely one for the books. Add this to your collection. And last but not least, of fragrances that I've literally been reaching for and just can't put down is Aya by Ahmed Al Maghrabi. This is another, like, this is a new fragrance, a 2023 launch. And again, this is also just another like sweet den oud. This is definitely very, very oudy. So if you don't like oud, then maybe these two are not really for you. But if you love an oud, if you like something that packs a punch, if you want something that smells really opulent, really nice, really long lasting, then this, do it, do it, do it, do it. So obviously, like, I know that I haven't gone through notes, but what I will do is make sure that the notes are present on the screen for each and every single fragrance that I have spoken to you about today, so you can just have a better idea of what kind of notes there are and what it could possibly smell like. But as you guys already know, sometimes that the notes on the screen is not exactly what you smell. So I always say you should definitely get yourself down to the nearest shop or try and get yourself a sample so that you can have a nice little tester and smell it for yourself. Of course, if you've tried any of these fragrances, I know there has been a lot, then please let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Whether you love it, whether you hate it, I always want to know. And of course, if you have any other recommendations of fragrances that you have been loving, then please let me know in the comment box below, because guess what, all 2024 we're going to be smelling amazing. We're going to be smelling 10 out of 10. We're going to be smelling chef's kiss. So please let me know in the comment box below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another video from me. And with that being said, thank you so much and have a lovely time wherever you are. See you in my next video. Bye.